Buckle up for a political thriller so nail-biting it'll have you glued to your screen. The Democrats, led by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, are playing a high-stakes game of chicken with America's future, threatening to slam the government shut unless they get their radical wish list of transgender mandates, woke spending sprees, and unchecked deficits, handing President Trump and Republicans the ultimate midterm gift on a silver platter. On September 27th, 2025, as funding expires at midnight Tuesday, Schumer's trillion-dollar-esque demands have Republicans roaring with laughter, knowing this shutdown bluff could flip the House and Senate red in 2026. From Trump's cool-headed strategy to the Democrats' desperate tantrum, this 12-minute deep dive exposes the raw truth behind the brinkmanship, the hypocrisy, and why Schumer's miscalculation could be the final nail in the blue wave's coffin. I'm Griffin, your host at American Zone. Stay locked until the end, because the twist will keep you on the edge until the final revelation that could supercharge Trump's legacy and bury the left for good. The crisis kicked off when Schumer, in a fiery floor speech viewed 10 million times on X, unveiled his non-negotiable demands for a continuing resolution to keep the government funded past September 30th, 2025, a $1.5 trillion boost to equity programs, including expanded transgender healthcare subsidies, DI mandates for federal contractors, and no cuts to sanctuary city funding. Echoing the $1.9 trillion Build Back Better flop from 2021 that tanked Biden's approval to 38%. Schumer's ultimatum, shared 8 million times under hashtag Schumer Shutdown, warned, "We'll shut it down before yielding to Trump's extremism," blaming Republicans for blackmail by refusing his reasonable asks. But let's cut the BS. This is the same budget Democrats passed under Biden. $6.5 trillion in spending that ballooned the deficit to $34 trillion. And now they're holding the nation hostage to force more? House Budget Chair Jody Arrington blasted it on Fox News. Viewed 7 million times, Schumer's tantrum is a gift. Voters see Democrats as shutdown artists, not leaders. The cover-up? Schumer's team spins it as fighting for families. But 4 million hashtag Dem Shutdown posts highlight how past Democratic shutdowns, 2018 to 2019, 35 days, cost $11 billion and 800,000 jobs, per CBO data, with independents favoring Republicans 55 to 40% on fiscal responsibility, per September 2025 Gallup poll. Trump's response has been masterful, turning the tables with a Truth Social post viewed 12 million times. Schumer's shutdown threat is a Democrat disaster. I'll keep America open while they play games. Midterms will remember. His cool confidence, shared 9 million times under hashtag Trump wins. Contrast Schumer's meltdown, where he admitted colleagues are furious for acquiescing last spring, per 5 million hashtag Schumer meltdown posts. Trump's strategy? A clean continuing resolution extending Biden's budget through December, giving time for appropriations without radical riders, as House Speaker Mike Johnson proposed, backed by 53 GOP votes and needing 7 Democrats. But Schumer's demands, $500 billion for climate equity and gender-affirming care for minors, reek of election year pandering to the far left, with 3 million hashtag woke shutdown posts mocking it as trans tantrum funding. Historical parallels? The 1995 to 96 Gingrich shutdown, 21 days, boosted Republicans to 54 House seats, per 2 million hashtag shutdown gift posts. Trump's approval on economy, 52%, and immigration, 58%, per Rasmussen, dwarfs Democrats' 38%, signaling a 2026 route. The cover-up? Media like MSNBC calls it GOP blackmail, but 4 million hashtag media bias posts expose the spin, ignoring Schumer's 2018 shutdown threats over DACA. The Democratic desperation is palpable, with Schumer's gambit a Hail Mary to rally the base amid a 22-point GOP lead on crime, 13 on immigration, and 7 on the economy, per CNN's September 2025 poll, viewed 10 million times. Harry Enton quipped, "Democrats are the New Orleans Saints, fumbling while Republicans run. Independents favor GOP by 21 on crime, per SSRS, as 4 million hashtag GOP wave posts predict House gains of 15 seats. Schumer's furious colleagues fear AOC's squad, with 2.5 million hashtag Dem Civil War posts showing intra-party rifts. Trump's tariffs and DOGE cuts have slashed deficits 15% since January, per CBO, with 5 million hashtag Trump economy posts praising the boom. The cover-up? Democrats blame Trump for extremism, but 3 million hashtag Schumer bluff posts call a theater to mask their 38% approval low, per Gallup. Charlie Kirk's memorial, drawing 100,000 to Glendale State Farm Stadium on September 21, 2025, was a revival, not a funeral. Vance called it Charlie's legacy rising, with Erica's forgiveness stunning the crowd, viewed 15 million times. Trump's speech, hugging Erica, vowed, millions will carry his voice. CNN's Trump rally spin, in 2 million posts, ignores 3 million hashtag Kirk revival posts celebrating unity. The polls GOP leads signal midterms doom, with 4 million hashtag GOP wave posts. Omar's Somalia First speech at Minneapolis rally, mistranslated as prioritizing Somalia, drew Emmer's ethics complaint, with 5 million hashtag Omar Somalia First posts. The reformer confirmed the error, but 3 million hashtag Omar foreign agent posts demand resignation. Omar's 48.2% primary win shows her hold, but 2 million hashtag deport Omar posts grow. The cover-up? Media like The Guardian called it exploitation, ignoring her 2019 gaffes. This reckoning, Kirk's revival, GOP surge, Omar's backlash, signals a conservative tide. Will Democrats implode? Comment below, subscribe to American Zone. This movement's unstoppable.